address today is about phony ass people and people that don't know you, don't know anything about you, but all of a sudden they could fabricate things about you without even having a conversation. I addressed this before via Facebook. Some people got the message and backed off, but I say I have to come on here and deliver this message to certain ones that I'm going to name nameless. Like I said on my Facebook, you want to know anything about me? You got any motherfucking questions that you want to know? My Facebook is always open. I have YouTube. You can go on my channel and contact me through there. And I also have Twitter, The Queen Before You. It's one thing when there's people that can't stand me, don't know why they can't stand me, but they show they dislike. But it's another thing when you smiling in my face, telling me about all your problems, okay, inviting me to these little parties of yours, asking real nice if I could bring something and all that other stuff, laughing, giggling and shit in my face. Then you wait till I'm out of sight. Because as I mentioned before, both me and my husband were co-workers in the same company. Okay, I'm not there no more. I left in August. When I'm not there, you trying to plot to try to get rid of my husband. You trying to lie and go crying to management, claiming he not doing this and that, and you trying to get rid of him that way, being fucking sneaky and conniving. What's the real problem? But you can't come to me as a woman and tell me you got some issues. But you want to wait till I leave and you know the date when I was leaving. Then you want to start showing your fucking ass. Saw that a mile away. Don't think I didn't see you. But I didn't think it was going to go this far. See, people underestimate me. That's why I kept a little profile there. It's one thing you got evil bitches that don't like you for no reason. But it's another thing when you got a conniving ass chick that want to use her position to try to get rid of your husband and fuck up your money. What's the real issue? Are you mad because your man didn't wife you and mine's did? You been with your man for over 5 years and you ain't even got a promise ring, and my man wifed me within a year. What's the real damn issue? That's what I would like to know. Because if it was a problem, and if she was a real woman, she would have pulled me to the side and told me what the problem was. Then I would have to rectify and let her know some things. Because one thing I would not tolerate, and I had to cut some people up in there for that. Even the baddest of bitches, the ones that thought they was bad, I had to cut them. Don't ever tell me nothing about my man. I won't allow you to. Don't ever think you know more than me about my own man. I'm not gonna tell you shit. I ain't gonna listen to shit what you have to say. Calling themselves telling on him on to me. What are you saying? You trying to say I don't know my man? You know him better than me? Then I got some chicks thinking that they could tell me where he at. Like, yeah, we know where he at, but you don't. Okay, bitch, but at the end of the day, he comes home with me. We go home together. Yeah. And where's your man at again? Okay. I seen some fucked up shit up in there. Like I said, I could have blown my motherfucking spots up. But I will say some of this. I've seen people get drunk on a job. Literally hiding vodka in their soda bottles and get wasted while it's heavy equipment and everything going on up in there. Oh yeah. And I know who you are. I mean, they be so drunk you could smell the alcohol in the breath. And their so-called team leaders that know this and don't say nothing. But you want to say that my man don't do his job. And he's saying team leaders got pictures all over the wall telling them they do great works and all that other bullshit. Yeah. Let's see. I've seen people bring porn magazines in the middle of work while they supposed to be working. I've seen other women humping each other in the ass in the middle of work. Oh yeah. And I know who you are. But anyway, let me get back to the subject. And when you marry and your husband come home and you ask your spouse, husband, wife, how's your day? And they tell you about their day. My husband tell them about his day or his night or whatever like that. He got some good days, then he got some bad. But when he tells me about certain things, about certain people that he had to put in his place, that's trying to do things and that's trying to say and do sneaky shit to try to jeopardize his job, it's a problem. That shit hits home. See, you don't think what you say or do don't hit home. That affects me. That bothers me. He was telling me some shit today, today, about a group of guys making this little derogatory joke about him. And I told him, next time don't say shit to them no more. How many times you gotta tell somebody over and over again the same thing to stop doing what they're doing? Either they fucking retarded or they just don't care. So I told them, next time take it to management. Put their motherfucking job on the line since they want to slander your name bad enough. My ex-manager trying to slander his name and slander mine. Also, you got these little new hybrid motherfuckers coming up thinking they know more about our household than we do. Because they letting other people running their mouths listen to other motherfucking people, and they so feeble-minded, they don't know what's real in reality from what's not real or what's not believable. Are you sick? Are you fucking kidding me? And then you got people as far as calling themselves trying to threaten my husband on a sneak tip. One dude threatened to said something as far as trying to stab him or something, and I was like, what? Something new, B. Trying to start some shit, and it went to something about, oh, I'll cut you or something like that. What? Are you serious? And I said, if that's supposed to happen, he ain't think about the consequences of what might happen to him if he do that. Folks really need to think before they speak. They need to be careful who they threaten. Because a lot of people problem, especially in that place. I'm going to call it that place for the time being. But look at my other videos. You'll get the drift of what I'm talking about. Or where I'm talking about. That's why I miss that place. That's why I add hell to the name. A lot of motherfuckers underestimate other people. You would think they leave the high school shit in high school. No. They gotta drag that shit into their adulthood. I don't know if they don't got a daddy in their life, or both, or mama, or whoever not teaching them anything. I don't know what the fuck the problem really is, and I don't give a shit. But I said this before. When you come to work, when you have a specific position to do, you do it. You don't cause any trouble. Your coworker shouldn't cause you any grief. And then you punch out, clock out, do what you have to do, and you go home to your family. You should have a peace of mind when one go to the workplace. They shouldn't have to dread going to work and gotta deal with all this bullshit of being threatened, angry as black women, using their little fucking positions because they man ain't wifing them and shit, or whatever the fuck is going on, and then they got other horse chicks on their man. So you trying to take that shit out on my man because he doing the right thing, and he's trying to be the best husband he can be. So you gonna take shit out on him behind my back. Then you got these, I don't know, these niggas on the down low or something like that. But you gay. But don't reflect that shit on people you don't know and think that don't affect their household. Because I always say this. Anytime you talk about gay derogatory terms to someone over and over again, that means you're curious, or you already in a lifestyle but you trying to hide that shit, so you trying to reflect that shit on the next person that you think that's weak, that you think that you can get away with that little joking bullshit way to hide your little demons, your little freakiness with the same sex. It ain't happening over here. Because everything y'all do is say it hits home. Trust and believe it hits home. That's one thing about me and my boo. My spouse, we have an open relationship. We have an open communication. We talk about everything. We were best friends before we was husband and wife, honey. He tells me everything and vice versa. There's no secrets here. Because I don't know why people thought they could tell and do shit to him. And think. And these people actually think he's not supposed to tell me anything. Then when I confront the person about it, they like, first they lie. They lie in my face. And then they got the nerve to go to him and be like, why you tell? I'm his wife. Why would you think he gonna tell me nothing? Oh, of course you wouldn't know that because your ass ain't married and still not married. You wouldn't know that because you never had a mama and daddy that was married. So you don't know what marriage is about. But looking at TV or looking at your aunt or your grandparents, that's if they were married too. So of course you wouldn't know what marriage is all about. I wouldn't expect you to. But because you see a black couple that's trying, you want to try to do little sneaky shit to break that up. I'm not there no more, but then they still trying to fucking start the drama. But I'm making this video not only addressed to those particular people and they know who they are, but people like them. If you're doing the bullshit to somebody at work, stop it. Because you're gonna fuck with the wrong person one day and you really gonna get hurt. That's not a threat, that's reality. Because people is out here losing their fucking minds. If you keep doing shit to the point where somebody lose their job, you better hope and pray they don't snap and come after you. Folks are losing their motherfucking minds up in here. Times are getting harder. Okay. It's harder to get jobs out here. But for you to cause somebody to lose theirs over some insecurity bullshit that you going through because of some childhood or whatever the fuck your issue is, because I really don't care. But don't fuck up our livelihood because you're insecure. You don't know how to handle your motherfucking emotions. Go seek help. Go get therapy. Go find Jesus. Whatever you gotta do. But don't try to break up our household or anybody else our household that's trying to do this and get on their grind. Yeah. Because I already know what you're thinking, because certain people, they don't let it out to me. You think you this, you think you that. They seem to think they know what I'm thinking, right? Like they mind readers and shit. What I'm really thinking is, I think they really funny and stupid. That's what I'm really thinking. But that's all I'm saying is don't do that. Don't sit there and spread lies about people at work or school. Whatever you do, we all gotta coexist with each other. When you go to work or school, you should be a peace of mind for that person, because you don't know what that person go through on a daily basis when they at home. But then they gotta come to work with some bullshit because some insecurity, people that got some fucking issues, got some social issues with people, with certain people or whatever like that. Come on now. Come on. You can handle that. Let these people do their job in peace. I mean, what the fuck are you trying to prove? And if you do accomplish what you set out to accomplish, which is to get this person fired, okay, what you think is supposed to happen? Seriously, you move on. How that work? You move on to the next person. How did that work? Seriously. Let me know. Because I've never been conniving like that. I'm trying to get people fired. For what? What are you accomplishing? What are you accomplishing calling somebody names, calling somebody fat, stopping other people from helping a certain person out because you feel some type of way about that person? Why? Because they actually doing their job and you're not. They actually doing a better job than you. So you feel like you gotta have a dick measuring contest to show how big you are, and show that you got pull in there, the little bit of pull that you think you have. But you don't think about the consequences though of your actions when you do things like that. You think you big because you call somebody out their name, calling them a bitch, calling them a dyke, calling them a gay. Why? Because you're really gay? Because you're really curious about that lifestyle? Why you feel like you gotta call somebody out their name and they doing their job? Or make little sneaky ass jokes? Because my advice is next time get management involved, because that's grounds for a lawsuit. That's slander. You don't think shit don't hit home when you say things like that to people? What if somebody did that shit to you, or did that shit to your son or your daughter? Half the motherfuckers got kids, as young as they are. What if somebody did that shit to you when it hit home to your household? So you don't think about that, because you don't think period, because your brain is the size of a fucking pig. You have an intelligence of a mouse. You don't fucking think about shit that you do as an adult. Things you do affects people. That's all I'm saying. Just think before you speak and do things.